Ladies and gents, this is a moment you've been waiting for. Yo, and welcome to this watch along of USA versus Australia. Hope you guys are all well. And welcome to the United TV. So, for the lineups then for the US of A, Mauricio Pochettino has gone with a 4-2-3-1. And he's gone with Freeze in goal. Freeman, Richards, Ream, and Anthony Robinson as his defenders. Then he's gone with Tillman and Adams in the centre mid. And then Dest, McKennie, and Pepe as his attacking lineup with Balogun as his striker. While for Australia, Beach is in goal for Australia. Italiano, Sakati, Suter, Burgess, and Boss in a 5 at the back. Then they go on with Lecky, O'Neill, Ocon, Ingstler. That's going to be a fun to try and pronounce. With Villapilele and Toy up front for Australia. So it's going to be a fun one. But anyway, congratulations to Mexico, who's joint of the who is joint hosts this season for the World Cup. And so congratulations to Mexico on getting into the last 32. But can the USA of A do it? Can the US of A do it? Or is it going to be Australia? Or is it going to be a boring 0-0 draw? But anyway, let's get into the comments then. So first of all, it is Mo saying, USA, 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 USA. We can keep on going on about that, but we ain't. Rob, absolute welcome, bro. Lucky is saying, love both great right culture will send our country. Both teams are on 3 points, says Pundit. Mo also said Mexico gets to play the knockout round game at the Azteca Stadium. Well, I've heard, that if USA get to the final and England get to the final, is the final played at the Azteca Azteca Stadium, or is it being played, or will the final be played? Oh, where was it? I saw Is it Philadelphia? And you're going to be wearing the blue kit. We wear the red kit. No, it's played in New York. Okay. You love Australia, beautiful country, but for today, boo the Aussies. So, what do you think the score is going to be, Mo? And also, all you other guys, what do you think the score is going to be? I'm going 3-2 USA. I Am Titanium says, come on, Australia. Are they going to go for it, Danny? Is the USA going to take the Aussies to the Danny? OG triple winner. He says this game is a draw. Mo's gone 3-2 USA. I Am Titanium says, hello, Luman. How you doing anyway, I Am Titanium? I hope you're well, bro. Is everyone still excited about England? Result over Croatia still? I am. So anyway, Ream is starting with Adams and Tillman. Pepe. And here is Balogun. Beach. It's actually beach weather, don't you think, at the moment? Lecky, O'Neill, O'Connor, and Torres up top. England look good. Gotta shore up that defense though. Tell you what, yeah, right. They need to get out they need to get out John Stones and G Wolf. Surely you won't fear Ghana. Now after the win against Croatia, I never fear Ghana. And also, is Thomas Partey even going to be in the country? Can't even get into Canada. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. If you know, you know. Do you know who they should have as the manager of Australia? Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman should be everything about sport. Literally block. Or Russell Crowe. Or Russell Crowe, yeah. Definitely Mo. Or Kevin Bloody Wilson. He can sing him a tune. Gilli, Gilligaff. And this is what it means. Do I actually give a fuck? Gilligaff. Barbecue Brexit or barbecue shrimp? Shrimp! You don't want a brisket? Don't worry, I'm not biggest England fan. Mo knows what history. I bet he knows about the colonials. Anyway, how you doing, Kate Cadet? Hope you're well, son. And also, don't forget what KD says. Smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. What do you think the score is going to be then, Cake? What one score are you going to give? Mick Dundee versus John Wayne. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, well, I got a gun. Do you feel lucky? Punk. You have to put the US as favourites here. Nah, you don't say. Is it because of they're the hosts? They're on their home ground, so to speak. We're all part of history, guys. Speak for yourself. What part of history am I from then? But anyway, enough of that old gillygaff. Neighbours versus Dallas. Should I go on? Next, you're going to say home and away and home and away and no, that's Australia. I'm thinking of an American House on the Prairie. Pardon? No, but that's Australian. Yeah, I know that.
saying home and away and...
Yeah, home and away, and I was thinking of an American.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Present day is part of history.
A minute ago was history. It's now history.
Predictions for the USA versus Oz. As I said, I'm going 3-2 USA. Yeah, look, they're all they don't give a crap about the football. They don't give about the soccer. They call it soccer. They like baseball and rounders and netball, aka basketball.
Got that tune in my head now.
What's that? Kate says, "Come on, Australia." All together now. All the kangaroo down, spot. All the kangaroo down. I got a purple thingy there. Want to see Trump with his head in his hands. The absolute knob. Do actual American people like Trump? Maybe you can let us know, Mo. Do people really like Trump? I saw Rabiot against Senegal, and he was a beast. He could give us more than Casemiro gave. More Chouameni and more Chouameni might give. Just my opinion. But at Mrs. Wolf should come and give the cheat code predictions. Says Pundit KD. You never know, she might do it. What are you looking for?
I'm blocking the light from so I can see your screen properly. Okay.
I could just show you my phone.
Yeah, please.
Oh, dear me.
Actually, I could just zoom in on my own.
Well, yeah, you could do that as well if you really wanted.
Yeah,
But
I'll do that. What were my predictions for yesterday? Did I get any right?
no. Yeah, you got one right. You got the South Africa ball draw. Yeah, Canada won 6-1 against
Wow.
Croatia.
Certainly didn't get that one right.
Switzerland won 4-1 over Bosnia. And Colombia won 3-1 over Uzbekistan. And then Ghana won against Panama as well, 1-0. Focus on the game. I will. At the moment, not a lot happening. Just a few kicky uppies while they're talking about the game before kickoff. Not a lot is going on. Anyway, the players are coming out of the tunnel. Hey, Mrs. Wolf, here she is. Can we leave politics at the door and pick it up on your way out? And focus on the game. It doesn't help the channel. And you're right, KD, it doesn't help the channel. But the only thing is, I think we did say about the Trump thingy, in all fairness. So, my bad. Sorry, guys. Stop talking about politics now. Let's focus on this game because the players are coming out of the tunnel and they're going to be doing their national anthems in just a sec. Mrs. Wolf is going USA 3-2 as well. Ooh. Well, they did win 4-1 in their last game, so. And then Australia won in their game. What was it in their game? What, 2-1? I'm non-political. I just don't like knobheads like Donald Trump. Pundit, can we not ignore the humanity angle for the sake of the game? Just a couple of comments won't harm the channel. It won't. Smear, says Katie. But anyway, the players are in that centre circle. We're going to have the national anthem of Australia. Truly YouTube says 5-0 USA. You what, Truly? 5-0. That is a crazy prediction, but fair play to you, fella. I take it you're going by because you saw what happened against Paraguay. Australians are basically British anyway. Oh wait, there are some more Americans too. Poochie is in his groove. Yo, old Mickey. To the Iron Titanium. He says, "Have you ever been down under?" Always, mate. I've always been down under. then I come, then I come back up out of my bath. The only true American are Native Americans. Sorry. Oh well, they got the helicopters flying over. Not you as well, Mrs. Wolf. You getting in on the political stuff? Crikey. Hot take, but I want us, the US, to do well. Better environment. We can face them on the 4th of July on that day, my friends. We conquer. I heard about that. That we're going to be that we could face them on the 4th of July. Very unlikely both nations meet. It is KD. You are right, but the only thing is, wouldn't it be funny if it was USA versus England in the World Cup final? It would be very funny. Very unlikely, but very funny at the same time. Oh, dear. Dan, there's been a train crash. Whereabouts are Iron Titanium? Hope everyone is okay.
Just let everybody know that clap is not for the train crash.
Yeah, that isn't that isn't for the train crash, by the way. Mrs. G just said. So Balogun only needs 2 more goals to equal a USA player to score at a World Cup. Only 2 more. In Bedford, alright? Guys, I'm off now. Catch you later. Alright then, Iron Titanium. You take it easy, fella, and cheers for letting us know that it was in Bedford. I do you and I a favour then. What's that, old Mickey? Anyway, both teams are hugging each other, giving some last minute encouragement of Balogun. You wouldn't say that if you do. What? But anyway, the countdown is on for the kickoff then. Australia's going to get us started. And there's the kickoff. Australia's getting us underway. They go all the way, go long. Australia then. Hoofs it up there. Header by Ream. Up to Pappy, but Australia heads it for a throw on that left-hand side. But anyway, Pochettino, what's he wearing? Why has he got the... Anyway, Australia straight on the attack. Oh, there's a shot. Thought it might have gone through the goalkeeper's legs, but it didn't. He got hold of it. Troy chesting that keeper straight away. Anyway. Here comes Richardson for the USA. Here comes... Oh, Mickey says, which team has surprised you all the most? Which team has surprised me the most? Morocco, to be fair. I think they've played some decent football. I've been really impressed with Boadi. Obviously, you got Mazraoui. But that Boadi player has really impressed me in this World Cup. And the other one is Curacao, drawing against Spain. Either Spain was really poor or Curacao was just really good. Anyway, USA got a throw. Go over to Richards. Now Ream. Now Robinson. Back to Ream. Over near the half, on the centre circle. Richards to Ream. Now Pappy to Robinson. Robinson gets himself a corner. Oh, thought it was a corner, but apparently it's a goal kick. So Pulisic is has got a hamstring problem, so that's why he ain't here. But anyway, here's USA on the attack, but there's a foul on one of the Australians. Oh, Mickey says, our scouts disagree with you on Boadi. He said no. I'm curious why. Well, as far as I know, they've had talks have been underway. May the best man win. Let's hope the game cracks us up. Anyway, is Robinson. Richards. His Dest. Now back to Richards. Now to Dest. Richards. McKennie. Richards. Dest. Blimey now. Freeman. McKennie. Cross comes in. It didn't drop, but there. Robinson played it back in, but the whistle already gone. And it's a free kick to the Aussies. There's McKennie with the cross. Balogun is the one that is the culprit of fouling there. Pulling his shirt. Anyway. Matt Priest, but there's Richards. Oh. There's Ream. USA thought they had a throw, but it went to the Oz. Poor mistake there by the defender. There's a header. Comes down, but Ozzy gets it away. Couple of heads. They're playing headers and volleys now, are they? Anyway. Oh, Adams gets a late. There's a late challenge by the Aussie. And surely he's going to get a yellow card. Surely. Proper late challenge on Tillman there. Lecky with the challenge. But what does Pochettino like? We're used to him with short hair. He looks like he wants to look like a poor man's Russell Crowe. Anyway, McKennie. Adam wants it, and he gets it. Now Des. McKennie. Shooting opportunity, and it straight at the defender of Australia, but USA wins it again. Anyway, Richards, Ream, now Robinson. Don't forget, guys, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and also click that bell icon, and also keep on putting in that comments because I will read them out. But anyway, is Ream, Richards, Dest, McKennie wins the ball back, keeps the ball still. Pepe. Intricate play there by USA. Yeah, he had long hair like Cavani. Yeah, well, tell you the truth, I prefer him with the short hair. I don't like him with the curtains. USA look lively, yeah, but they look frail in defence. Who will draw first blood? Well, you'd to settle this game, either of them. But anyway, Oh, and USA draws the first blood, KD, but it's an OG. Wow, what a cross. But USA have got the goal. Cameron Burgess. That didn't take long, did it? But look at the pace of Balogun there. Boom. Balogun all the way across goal. Toe pokes it, really. All the way across goal, but it came off the defender. He thought it might go over the crossbar, but no, I'm okay, thank you. I've got Coke. Anyway, Australia, but United States. So anyway, Australia goes out wide. There's the cross. Traore. Oh! Stab at goal there by Lecky, but it. Oh, try the outside of it. The outside of the boot. How far away was he? Way wide in the end. Pundit says goal. If you're following the stream, KD, you are a little bit behind. But anyway, oh. Anyway, Pappy, we made a good run to the left, but it got cut out. I say USA have impressed me, not because they're the host, but they've got goals in them. Wasn't it just now? Said they were lively. Good call. Anyway, there's a bit of pushing and pulling going on here by the Australians and Richards. Referee wants to have a word with Richards and the other Aussie. A win tonight surely would be enough for qualification. You would have thought. Anyway, whistle has gone for handball. McKenny was free in there, but I came back to him, hit the chest of Bost, and came back off of him, but it hit his arm. Anyway, here's Ream to Richards to Dest. Is that Pappy? Anyway, there's a foul on Adams. And what's the referee gonna do? See what I mean? It really does look like a poor man's. It really does look like a poor man's Russell Crowe. And again, player goes down. And there's a yellow card finally for the Aussie. Boss is the one who. Bods is the one who's getting yellow carded here. Hand was in the face. KD says, Mrs. Wolf just scrolled and saw your prediction. 3-2. That's a good shout. I went 2-1. Not sure the other predictions. I went 3-2. There was a 5-0 to USA. McKenny tried to improvise with his shot there, but anyway, Australia tried to play it from the back, but USA got it, but couldn't do much with it. So yeah, you got 5-0 to USA. Mrs. G Wolf's predictions of 3-2. Even Mo went 3-2. But yeah, that was the only one. Rob says good game. It's been pretty good so far. No. The wife made the same prediction as me. I said it first. But anyway, Ream goes out to the right. McKenny tries to get onto it. Anyway, Des blocks it. Australia's got about 11 people behind the box. Trying to break quickly, but Troy. Anyway, Australia then Can't even get the basic 2 meters of passing correct, Australia, but USA managed to get themselves a throw. 20 minutes gone, still 1-0 through that own goal through Burgess. Anyway, here's Adams for the USA. Lecky with the challenge. Robinson had his hands up and like, what the hell? Balogun going through on goal, but a loss will mean Australia have to scrap it out with Turkey and Paraguay to get through. Anyway, USA, Balogun on the turn, but there was a block. And now they're on the attack. The Aussies. You would have thought, yeah, right, by running from emus, they would be a lot faster. But they aren't. Anyway, USA then manages to get it away. They go long. Anyway, Australia then playing from the back. Balogun tries and closes it down. Couple of neat passes by Australia, and they're in the attacking third now. Cross comes in. Defended there by Freeman, but I think it's gone out. Did it go out for a goal kick in the end? No, it is a corner. It's a corner for Australia now. And look at that. Look at the and Australia's got another corner. They're looking for a Suter, but USA have got a free kick now. And we're going to have the shitty hydration break. I'll tell you what, I did that 3D experience. It's crap. It really is. It is absolutely crap. Yo, Sebastian. How are you doing, brother? I hope you're well. What do you think of the score? What do you think of the scoreline so far? What do you think? How well do you think the teams have played? Are you happy with these hydration breaks? I'm done with it. You know what I mean? Literally done with these hydration breaks. They need to stop it. Literally. Supporting USA or Australia? Me personally, I'm not really bothered which one at all. They are just for money. I'll tell you what, it's just barbaric how they're using it now. Like, I can understand it in really hot countries and all that lot. I can understand that you need a hydration break there, but not every team needs a hydration break. I've said Australia for me, but I think I'm out of luck. Exactly. So, tell you the truth, but the only thing is, they say, in fairness, everyone's got to have the hydration break. Flip it now. Come on. Because it's only fair of the game. But anyway, we're back underway then. Is Richards. Here's Robinson. Robinson gets it back and he's got space to run into, and he does. Cross comes in, but it comes to nothing, and I think it's gone a goal kick. If it's for adverts, just put them in the bottom corner for those that run them. Please let the game continue. Exactly, old Mickey. That's what they need to do. But in the UK, they don't even. They literally, you just see them talking at the bottom while they're taking a drink. In the UK, like literally, because I'm watching it from BBC One, so all you're seeing is seeing them talking to their manager and having a drink. That's it. But obviously, different countries they will have an advert and all that lot. But anyway, Ream. Now Richards have got the ball. Slowed up, build up play here by USA. To Ream. To Robinson. Past the halfway line now. And here's McKennie on the left hand side. Back to Robinson. Now Ream. To Richards. Richards goes down to the right to Dest. Bit of sloppy play there by USA, but they managed to keep the ball though. Anyway. Here's Richards. Ream now. Ream goes long, tries and finds Balogun, but Italiano then heads it, and it goes out for a corner kick. Cheap corner for the USA. Australia was really poor. They dropped their heads a little bit, I think. But anyway, it's the corner just over Richard's head. And it's a throw into USA. Anyway, Robinson to Ream. 31 minutes gone, and still 1-0 to USA. They're keeping the possession. Anyway, there is a bad challenge, and now he's got yellow carded. Decate. Yeah. Tillman and Balogun linking up well, and it literally sticks out a leg. Oh, scrapes on the back of his leg. But anyway, Sakate then has got a yellow card. KD says Australia racking up those yellows. They are indeed. Anyway, is Australia looking for a yellow card? A lot of jeers when Australia got the free kick. Anyway, Anthony Robinson manages to get away with that. He goes for a throw for Australia. Well, I'll tell you what, they're not coming out of the challenge, but there's a late challenge there by Australia on Pepe. Pepe goes past him, nutmegs him, and it was a late challenge. Anyway, Ream to Robinson, back to Ream. Adams now. Richards to Adams. To Dest. Ream. Balogun. He's got Robinson there. He uses him. But USA go back to Ream, to Richards. USA are camping in the Australia half at the moment. Balogun. Balogun tries an pirouette. He tries a double pirouette somersault, but Suter beat McKenny in the air anyway. Anyway, here's Richards to Ream to Robinson. And Tillman with the closing down there on Australia are struggling here at the moment. 3-2 is a at the moment is a far-fetched whether it will happen or not. But anyway, here's Robinson. Balogun. Cross comes in. And Australia gets it away, but at the expense of a USA throw-in. Freeman then taken quickly. It does go out for a throw-in for the Aussies. Oh, cluster of heads here. Both players are getting treatment straight away. Australia look lost at the moment. Well, thanks to this goal, own goal. Anyway, Freeman is up on his feet. Anyway, it looks like he's got a cut on the Aussie's got a cut on the back of his head. So there's 5 minutes plus. I would say it's going to be about 9 minutes, 9-10 minutes of first half. Of first half stoppage. Anyway, Freeman then with the throw to Richards, to Ream, to Robinson. Ball goes all the way across to Dest, who finds McKennie. Is McKennie, tries and finds Balogun, but doesn't. Now McKennie gets it straight back. Dancing and weaving. Adams. Now Dest again. Tillman keeping the ball. He's getting held. He's getting held. And USA get their free kick. Finally. Good pull back. But brilliant play by Dest and Tillman there. Very unlucky. Oh, it says, Sebastian, all of the indoor stadiums here have AC. Anyway, Dest, and there's Balogun. There is a goal. Flag is up, though. It's not Balogun, is it? It's Tillman. It's Freeman. But anyway, there's the shot on the edge of the area. He is offside. Los Angeles and Dallas and Atlantis have AC stadiums. The goal's getting checked. But he did look offside. Oh, actually, he's onside. He's onside. Italiano. He is onside, so it's a goal. So it's 2-0 to United States. And Freeman has got his third goal for the country, and the USA are going absolutely nuts in the corner. All the subs are down there on the Freeman. Wow. I wonder what Morgan Freeman would say about that. I wonder what his dad would say. Anyway, here's Richards. Freeman. Aussie trying to keep the ball. Balogun tackles, and there's a foul. And there is 7 minutes added on time. I would have thought it would have been more than that. 3 minutes on the thingy, and then plus the injury. Anyway, USA then. I'm not stopping there. Tillman. He gets a corner. Aussie getting absolutely. Oh my God. Go to words after every goal. Dramatic event. Anyway, here's the corner. Richards coming in, but the ref pulls it back for a free kick because he saw an infringement from Richards. Oh, look at that. Well onside. KD says USA in cruise control for this game and their group. It seemed like it. Anyway, there's a foul by Ream. I thought it was a foul on Tim Ream, but he's giving it for a handball. Mo says, I love it. I love it. Oh, baby, we love it in the USA. I bet you do. Anyway, Richards to Ream. We got another second half of this yet. Certainly the first half. Freeman thinking that he's got pulled back, but anyway, thanks for sticking with us, Mo. How you in? How do you think you fared in the first half? Anyway, here's Freeman. Australia looking for a foul, but they ain't going to get one, and he goes out for a goal kick then. Anyway, Australia's got a throw. Needs to get rid of it. There's a throw. Comes to nothing. Balogun goes down holding his head. Coming together though, not really much into it. I think they are. I think Balogun, he could have had one. McKennie could have definitely had one or two. So they could have been about 4 or 5 nil down. Wow. USA throwing the party tricks. No. Anyway, here's Tillman. Dest with a shot, but the goalkeeper saves. Tillman gets the ball, cuts it back straight to Dest. Gets it out of his feet and then takes a shot, but couldn't get couldn't get no power into it. But anyway, boss for Australia comes in. Anyway, that's the last action. And Australia, instead of scoring the goal, Iron Titanium says, wonder who Mel Gibson is supporting. The winning team, probably. Or he don't even care. But anyway, USA at the break go 2-0 in front. Yeah, you say it as he is, Rooney. Yeah, USA have been absolutely brilliant, and Australia, they've been awful. Simple as that. They've been awful. I am titanium. Australia let me down. I'm never going down under. Not the first time I've ever said that. But then you keep on going there, don't you? It's the best place to be, is down under. But anyway, guys, give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna go toilet quick, and I'll be right back. Guess who's back? Back again. Katie says halftime break for the G Wolf. He'll pick USA. But anyway. Yeah. I love Anthony Robinson. Folarin Balogun. American accent's as good as McTominay Scott accent. Well, we'll find out. You'll find out later on tonight. Between Scotland and Morocco. Ah. There's Robinson with that. Exactly, Mickey. They have, haven't they? They've been very aggressive in their play. And tell you the truth, they're they're running off of the ball has been so much better. And also look at the pass. It would be interesting. I don't think surely they wouldn't be this attacking against a top team, say like if they face France or Germany or something like that. They wouldn't be this attacking foot. They wouldn't be playing this much attacking football. But against teams like these, go for it. Shit. I am titanium. How about Gabby Logan's face with Giroud's accent all rolled into one? I bet you'd be in your element, wouldn't you? But anyway, Scotland then are on their way to their stadium. And they're playing in Boston. and I am Titanium says that would confuse me. Would be like a French transvestite. So, what do you guys think then? Like Scotland versus Morocco later on tonight, 11 o'clock start in that game. What do you think? Do you think it's gonna be? It seems like that he's getting very excited there, isn't he, Mister B? With his Gabby Logan face and Giroud sexy accent. He talks like a French. Va-va-voom. J'ai la pète. Mon oui. But anyway, big up, Mr. B. I hope you're well, bro. But anyway, what do you think he's going to win that game against Scotland versus Morocco then? Do you think the Titan Army going to come in? Or it's called WC Lever. It's called, Fever. Not Lever. Thinking about Scotland versus, tough one to call. I think it's going to be a Morocco win, you know. Do you dislike blondes then, do you, Titanium? The way Fabrizio shut down the Greenwood to Spurs move there. Be no RDZ reunion. Drew nearly went to Celtic. Mo's still saying USA, USA, USA. Mr. B says Morocco winning 2-1. That'd be a good shout. Well, second half is only a few minutes. It's only a few minutes away. The players are just coming on back onto the pitch. So USA winning 2-0. But there's going to be a double Australian change. Anyway, so 21. And on comes number 6. And on comes a number 8. So Burgess, Villapelle, but Guerrera, Metcalf, and well, we'll hope so. They are evenly matched. I could see it going either way, to tell you the truth. Like I can see Scotland winning, but then also I can see Morocco winning. Alright, anyway, it's a false start. You remember when Sergio Dest played for Barca? Yeah, so do I. I thought he played for Barca. I thought that was that Dest. And you think Norway's got the best looking kit? Scotland games are the only place where you shoot at gun, not from it. Anyway, Australia then up against Robinson. He's trying to put his body out of the way, and the assistant ref said that it was a goal kick. Anyway. Poor play there again from Australia. Lose the ball. It's a throw into USA near the just in their own half. But Balogun is found by Suter. Also, the USA shirts are red and white, just like a certain other great team. Anyway, is Freeman to Richards. Guerra. Anyway, Pappy, and he gets fouled. Sakati is the culprit there. Needs to be a bit careful there, man, because obviously they got a few yellow cards, the Aussies, so got to be a bit careful. Gira, Pappy, Freeman. Adams still keeping the ball to Giga. Is it Guerra or Gira? Aussie trying to pass it out from the back. It doesn't suit them. They got it out, but it's going to come straight back because of it. They're just punting it anywhere, Australia is now. But anyway, USA have got control of the ball. Given the second half is underway, I hope it's more action, no time reliant. Exactly. Anyway, Tillman, Ream, Richards. Oh, it's Gira actually, not Richards. Ream, Robinson, and anyway, Australia's got it. Neat play there by Aussie. Up against Anthony Robinson. Cross comes in, but can't get past the near post. But anyway, USA steal it. And now Balogun is on the charge. And he's one-on-one. One-on-one. And he shoots, but there is a block. Yeah, he pulled out of this game up. Well, can you tell Rob not to time me out? For no reason. I'm a regular of this channel. Well, tell you the truth, just behave and make sure you don't say anything controversial and you won't be timed out. Balogun being good again. He's been all right. He hasn't been too bad. But anyway, Aussie. The Aussies then try to get it out, but Freeman gathers the ball to Ream. Oh dear me, Australia. McKenny. He finds Balogun. And it's a corner to the USA. Yeah, I would have thought that it was. I don't know. I don't know who's the fastest. Okay, then you won't get. You won't get. You shouldn't get timed out then, dude. All right, but anyway, USA they got a corner now. Cross comes in, and another clash of heads here, and the referee calls it. You want bees to get Balogun? Anyway, here's Ream. USA are just using this as a bit of a training match now, I would have thought. McKenny doesn't get through on that occasion, but another long ball by USA, but comes to nothing. Rob, why you keep on timing him out, bro? He's not behaving badly. Oh, Mickey McHee says Balogun over Somerville every day. And USA have got a yellow, and it's Robinson with the yellow. So anyway, okay, bro. Okay. As I say, I don't know. I'm not getting involved. I'm just doing the watch along. So Ipswich Town are in advanced talks with Gary O'Neill to be their manager. Anyway, here's Robinson. Mr. B said, Mickey, you can have Somerville. We're getting Balogun. Goal kick says F. And anyway, the Ream says that it shouldn't be a corner. It shouldn't be a corner. Are they going to overturn it? Anyway, Cross comes in. And he has given the handball. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. So Lecky then is down at the moment. He wants to get some treatment. So on comes the physios. Is that a bit of cramp? Is that what they're doing it for? Cramp? He just relishes attention, then cries wolf. D-Ream there again. Things can only get better. Says Mr. B. Well, at least he's not getting reamed anyway. It does look bright, doesn't it, Mickey? But anyway, Lecky then is going off, and on comes Volpalto. It's been a bit boring this second half, but can sort of understand to a degree. Anyway, Balogun, he couldn't take it in his stride. But anyway, now here comes Aussie. Here comes the Aussies. Volpato with the shot. Is this going to be looked at? He's onside there. Great play there. But look at this. He is leaning. Volpato is leaning back, but dozed off for a minute. I wish I could just doze off. We want to see Balogun try and get 2 goals. Is Balogun going to get the 2 goals that he needs to outscore the whole of the USA's in a World Cup? Anyway, Aussie manages to get it away, but not too far away. They're playing very dangerously, playing out from the back like that, but they've done well there. They're coming forward past the halfway line on that left-hand side. Now they're going back to where they began. I don't get that. Really don't get it. Anyway, Metcalf, but he's only over it, isn't he? Well, it's not when you're playing like this. I think if it was 2-1, then it is definitely dangerous. But anyway, they've lost the ball. The Roos shoot, but the Bucks get there. Do you know what? Yeah, right. If a buck and a roo have sex, yeah, you're going to get a chicken because it will always be going buck, buck, buckaroo. Anyway, Richardson puts all it, pushes it, eases off with his shoulder. Anyway, Australia players are asking the ref what is going on. He's telling them to get on with it. But anyway, Green then to Richards. Goes all the way back to Fleece. The, the Americans would think it's Thanksgiving when they play Turkey. Yo, Stream Puller, he says Sweden versus Netherlands and Germany versus Ivory Coast. That's tomorrow, isn't it? Anyway, here we go again. Hydration break. Oh, Mickey says, looking forward to the Sweden versus Netherlands. Is Sweden? What good players play for Sweden now? Someone called Sven. Graham Potter so far. So good for him. Oh, what? Is he the Sweden manager? Just showing that own goal again. How many times are they going to show it and embarrass the lad? But brilliant header there by Richards, by Freeman, sorry. Anyway, all the fans are getting involved in Bon Jovi. Whoa, living on a prayer. While this hydration break is going through. Boring game, Wolf. It is a bit in it, Tyrone. They might get hungry. Well, he says, I belly. Anyway, here comes the. We resume play now. And there is a foul on. That Aussie gets a free kick. Iron Tazan. Oh, that's a different country. Playing, living on the prayer. They are. They were, weren't they, Mr. B? This is the only one, I'm afraid, dude. I'm going to spend time with the wife. And then tomorrow, change of plan tomorrow. Well, I thought it's not a change of plan. I thought this week I was going out. I'm not. It's next week I'm going out tomorrow I've got my pet. I've got my dad coming up with his with my brother and sister-in-law, and we're gonna have a barbecue tomorrow. Is what it is. But yeah, no. Next Saturday I won't be able to do any games. Well, I will be able to do some games because of England's playing, and that's not until later on at night. But next week, it's my birthday, by the way, guys. I'll be doing one stream on my birthday for you as a birthday celebration for myself. Is what I want to do. Just one stream. So get involved for that. Australia going down in a blaze of glory. So I had to keep the Bon Jovi songs going. I am titanium. It says Inshallah. Anyway, reamed. He got reamed there, didn't he? KD says, for some reason, someone in this stream always finds a way to make me hungry. What? For sausage? Anyway, Pepe's gone off and Behalta is on for the USA. Anyway, here's Robinson. Balogun's got it. He's getting held and he's not happy. And the referee says that it is a free kick. And the ref is having a word with Ocon. Anyway, USA then. They kept the ball. Belhalter, with his first touch of the ball, he mispasses it, and now Australia. Who wants to sleep forever? Who wants to sleep forever? I do. Anyway, there's a header. Anyway, Richards heads it away. So, Australia. Yeah, you come on. We got Bucks versus the Roos. USA versus Australia.
USA versus Aussies. Are you serious?
Yeah. and the Americans are winning. Huh?
Are these fresh?
Hey, darling. Stop. Okay. There we go. G-Wolf, I think you'll find it's Who Wants to Live Forever. Yeah, but no one wants to live forever. But people, if you say, Who wants to sleep forever? They will say, I do. Anyway, an Australia player is down. I didn't see what happened, by the way, because I was too busy talking to you, Mr. B, and also playing with my cat. Anyway, Robinson side brushes him with his left arm. Pop quiz. How many players do you know from Australia? You should rap commentary this game. Yo! One of the Aussies just passed the ball. He gets a shot. He crosses it in, but it cannons off for Balogun. So now the Aussie's got a corner. He's gonna pop it in there. I can't rap, mate. Come on, I'm an oldie. Anyway, the Aussies are looking for the big man at the back. He doesn't get him. He goes it. Tim Cahill, by the way. Mark Viduka, Tim Cahill. But anyway, the Americans are going to have a couple of changes then. So Dest is coming off now. And is Robinson the other one? So anyway, Destined and Trusty and Scully are on. I don't ever remember Australia being this poor. Nor do I, bro. Nor do I. But they are. Robinson is too good, says Twain. He is good. He's done well today. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a vintage performance from him. I've seen him play better, but it was still a good performance. But anyway, Australia then on the attack. They did. But then they changed their mind. Brad Jones. Anyway, cross comes in, but it comes to nothing. Harry Kuehl was overhyped. My old school teacher, right, his missus is cousins with Harry Kewell. Casey Keller. Oh, he was a brilliant goalkeeper, Casey Keller. Anyway, cross comes in, goes all the way towards the back post, but doesn't come to anything. Best American keeper ever seen was Brad Friedel. Not Tim Howard then. But anyway, yo, Berber, a legend has entered the chat. How you doing, brother? Hope you're well. I know a guy called Aziz Behich. Anyway, loads of appeals going on, but Australia still have it. There's the ball. They get it away, but Australia is getting high up the pitch now. Is this their thinking all along? Right now they got a corner. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Best American striker to play in the Premier League is Landon Donovan. Here comes the corner. Doesn't reach him. Cross. Oh. And there's a foul now, and it's a free kick to the USA. Wow. Trying to, dude. Anyway, headed there by the Aussies. Tillman. Right, we've only got 5 minutes then of the second half to go, plus added on time. Aussie's closing down the goalkeeper, but he had to get away from it quick, but he did. But Aussie's get it back. Now they're playing headers and volleys again. Suter's header, but the referee says it's offside, and it's Australia's free kick. Are they going to make it an interesting 5 minutes and have the goalkeeper take the Suter? Now Aussies are getting a bit more of the ball. They're bringing it up. Cross comes in. And Kakate could not get over the ball and it flies high and wide and handsome. The World Cup is going to create an illusion for a shorter transfer window. He's big, he's red, he put you in the shed. I am titanium. I am titanium. He's big, he's mean, the best you've ever seen. His name is Tanium. Titanium. Anyway, Balogun and Suter are going at it. The referee wants to have a word with both of them now. I predicted 2-1, but a win is a win. Look at Balogun. Balogun's putting his arm around Suter. Suter's just trying to calm him down and saying, "What do you think you're doing?" I'm not red, I'm brown. Trust the ex-Arsenal player. Anyway, Ozzy gets it away. Now there's a free kick. There's a free kick on Defo Red. The sun's got me. Lucky for me, but I'm not red. Literally, sun hasn't got me yet. I don't think. So far, so good for Pooch, says Pundit. It looks like it, don't it? Yeah, 19th of July, Mickey Butter. Anyway, final minute then of the 90. Nietzsche fan says liked. Brilliant, bro. Tyrone, you know me too well, bro. Relishing the KO stage, the heartbreak, the thrills, the heart can only take so much. I like the phase, mad as a buck of frogs. Well, that's definitely me. Anyway, Ozzy coming. Cross comes in. It stays in though. No, ref. It did stay in. It didn't go out for a goal kick. It stayed in. So there's going to be 6 minutes and I've added on time. Anyway, Balogun, Tillman, Balogun, but bit too much pace on the ball, but Balogun collects it still. Balogun trying to do a 1-2, but nearly comes off for him, off a couple of Australian players. Anyway, Richards, he gets a yellow card. Did he really do anything wrong there? So the referee has got cramped. So the assistant ref now, the ref is now getting treatment. The ref has got cramp. Yep. Duel from Hearing Spurs definitely getting Fernandez. He doesn't want anyone but. Oh look, he had a bit of he had a bit of the old bottle. Now he's all right. Bet we'll end up with Belieber and Edison. Mount will be in the midfield. No, come on, we're getting Fernandez, and we're gonna go for either Chouameni or Boadi. They're trying to get the ref drunk, says Mr. B. Ref got the magic spray, not the magic spray. He got the magic bottle. Tyrone says, "I'm sick on." Look, if you lot are all gonna believe magic potion, says Mr. B. But anyway, cross comes in then by the Aussies, but to no avail. So Reyna and White are coming on then. Balogun is coming off. Whoops, said that's a first. We're not missing out on Fernandez. Fernandez wants United. Exactly. Sleepless in Seattle tonight. How long did it take you to think of that one, Mr. B? Anyway. Same thing Brentford did, the same Spurs used as links smear for Mbumo. Exactly. So they're going to use the same. Anyway, then. So look at the US fans. They're happy. Still going to be a couple of minutes left, I think, considering that he was down for 3 minutes. But anyway, Tillman, he was reminds me of the cable guy. But anyway, there is the final whistle, and USA wins it 2-0 and go top of the group, and possibly could win the group if Paraguay beat if Turkey don't beat Paraguay. But yeah, Cable Guy is a great film. Brilliant acting from Jim Carrey there. But yeah, second half was just absolutely dire, absolutely crap. But they got the result. They knuckled and they didn't buckle. So well done to USA. Let's see if Paraguay can do you a favour later on. All over Red Rover. But anyway, the Australian manager is not happy with the officials. But look at Pochettino there. Absolutely happy with his team getting the win. The poor man, Russell Crowe. Poch looks like Russell Crowe. He does, don't he? He really does. He really does look like Russell Crowe. As I said, he's a poor man's Russell Crowe. But anyway, look at the American team. Zeus, says Pundit KD. In like a dream, country road, take me home to a place I belong, to Old Trafford to see United. Take me home, on the Old Trafford Road. You are so welcome, Gregory, bro. Anytime you want, mate. Well, not anytime, but my name is Julius Maximus, father of a murdered child, husband to a murdered wife. And I will see them not in this life, but the next. But anyway, guys, thank you ever so much for sticking with me and staying with me. It's been much fun. But let's have a look at the table. So USA is top of the table with a 5-goal difference. Turkey are there. Australia is there only by 3 points. But if Turkey or Paraguay win, Turkey has got to win. Or otherwise they won't win the group. But Paraguay needs to win. But anyway, for now, I will see you soon. And this is the G Wolf signing off. And I'll see you again next time.